Hello everyone, I am really excited because today we are going to hear from an NMHU alumni and her experiences at Highlands University. So I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi everybody, my name is Sarah Cook. I am a current alumni from NMHU. I graduated in May of 2015. I am originally born and raised from Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I currently reside in Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah, so there was three main challenges that I really want to focus on. The first one was whenever I first started my master's program, I was working full time. I decided to pursue my master's full time. I had never taken a business class in my entire life. My undergrad was in a totally different major. So I really had to learn the balance of not only learning a new subject and learning about something completely different, but also how to balance and manage my time with work and with school. So that was the first challenge. I think the second challenge was also the fact that I was remote. So I was currently living in Santa Fe for the beginning of it. And we had group projects and other students were in other cities. So you really overcome challenges on how to get everybody together. That was a big one with having to, obviously your work is on the line. So the third one I will say as a challenge was just to deal with the self-discipline. So I was obviously doing classes online and it was very hard. You can have the TV, you can have, your phone in front of you. So you really have to work on how you can really manage your time, but also with self-discipline. So to overcome all three of those challenges, I'll start with the first one, with starting my program and managing my time, was I just really had to find ways to balance work and life and school. So for instance, a Friday night I would dedicate to going out and seeing family or friends, but then Saturday night and Sunday were dedicated strictly to school. So I found a great balance with that. And then obviously I would try to sneak in homework during the week after work here and there. With self-discipline, same thing. You just have to shut off all distractions. And this challenge, overcoming that, has really helped me in my success, which we'll talk about later, because I work from home occasionally. So self-discipline is very huge to attain, but when you can get it, it's very worth it. And the last with overcoming challenges with people living with the group work, people living outside of their cities, has been great in my own work style because I have 6 sites that I manage that are all over the US. So I really have to work with people located not only in the US, but across the country or across the world. So it has helped me so much in that aspect as well. So I would say the biggest motivation is just to further advance my career. I was lucky enough to be working with my company I'm still with during the second portion of receiving my master's, that I was blessed enough to further my opportunities and get a promotion because there was multiple opportunities out there. So my biggest motivation was just to get out there and see what more the world had to offer from a professional standpoint. Although it's hard to say because it is just a physical piece of paper when all is said and done, and your motivation is, I just want to get that piece of paper and score the great job and, have everything I ever want and desire. But I will say that just, through it all, the biggest motivation for me was to get all of my knowledge skill set and just really show the world my skill sets that I offer, from learning everything I did throughout my master's and then applying it to real life situations. So that was a big motivation for me, was just to get out and start practicing on what I was learning. Yeah, so the fun part. My career has skyrocketed over the past year and a half, which I'm very thankful and blessed for. So I currently work for Hewlett Packard and Incorporated. So we just split our company into two. I worked out of the site in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, and then got the promotion to move to Boston. So I have been out here for about a year and a half, and my current title is a partner business manager. So I represent the HP Incorporated brand to a local Fortune 1000 company who resells IT products. So we have 400 reps that are under me that I work along with 5 sites that are located all throughout New England. They're a local reseller in the New England area. Um, Really, the main objective of my goal of my career is to just really focus on making sure HP's priorities and business strategies are aligned with the executive team with Connection. That's the reseller that I represent or work alongside with. So in turn, I work with the CEO very closely of a company, which how many people can say that? So it's a really great honor. And also with the directors, with the vice presidents, with the presidents, and with the sales managers, and just work down the executive chain to the account managers and just make sure that our relationship is strong, we're gaining our market share growth, all of our priorities are being executed from a business perspective, but also on a marketing level and revenue level as well. So I have a very broad job, but that's just to just fit all in a small sample of it. Yeah, so I think a little bit of it all. When I look back and think of this question, it's so funny to me because I ultimately, my major was management for my master's, for my MBA, and I have literally used every single class. I apply marketing everyday business strategies. I have to think of new ideas on the fly. I have to come up with ways that I can meet my market share growth numbers, or how are you going to make somebody sell your product over competitors? So you're consistently having to apply a lot of marketing, like competitive analysis, down to, you have to have the hippest idea. How can you get the millennials' attention, or a 40-year-old's attention, or a 6-year-old's attention? So marketing is huge. That was a great asset that I learned. The second would just be financial side of the house. So I have to deal with forecasting my business. I have to look at supply and demand. I have to look at, how we're doing in the market compared to our competitors. You're looking at cost analysis on products. You're looking at trying to win large opportunities, what percentages you can go out at. I wouldn't have known any of that if I did not take any of my financial accounting courses. So it really has helped in that aspect for my career. I definitely will also say in my personal life as well, with like my own stock portfolio that I have, I get involved in it. I know what I'm doing. Whereas before, I did not know what a 401k was, or how to work with my stocks. So that has also helped on a personal level. My management classes were huge. Personally, just because I work with such a diverse range. You have to, when you're a woman in business, it's very hard to show up in a conference room. Every meeting I'm in, I am probably one of 2 women. So you're sitting there and you have to prove to yourself, not only, I'm dressed nice, my hair is nice, but here's what I can bring to the table into the business. So management styles really can vary. And I think that taking all the classes I did really helped me, learn how to work with different personalities and how you can be effective as a team and successful as a team by taking those classes. So that was a big piece. And the last class that I absolutely loved, besides marketing, was international business. So that was a really cool class because I have a lot of global accounts as well that we work on international opportunities or international deals. So this has really helped me in the sense of learning how international trade works, international taxes work, tariffs, doing business with other countries. When I have to work with the other countries, you have to approach business in a different way than you would in the US, right? So I really have taken that class as well and applied it to my career. So I would say that's kind of the summarization of the skill sets that I learned. Yeah, so I definitely will just say continue to, work hard towards your goals. There's so many times where you're probably going to feel like you want to give up. And I will say, coming from experience, I did it all. I worked full time. I finished my master's full time. Like, I even had to take a summer class one summer. I mean, but it's all going to pay off in the end. I think the biggest thing is just to go out, realize the world is your oyster. It truly is. And I have so many conversations with my mentees that I mentor in my current position, and everyone that I mentor, I just let them know, there's so much potential out there. Whether you want to go back to school or maybe you finish this degree, you want to go back again. Well, go do it. Now is your time. And I just say, there's so much opportunity out there. So just don't give up, continue striving forward, and continue inspiring other people.